Alright. It's Killer J here.
And JJ Wilson.
Yep. And today's game is Soulcalibur 6.
On the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, and Xbox.
And also Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox and PC, I believe, or is it just... yeah, PC too. Yeah. So, yeah. What I think about this game is pretty cool, too. I like the fact...
Yeah. It's been a long time since we had a sequel with the Soulcalibur series overall. You know, starting back with the original Soulcalibur coming out, what year was that, 99?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 99, and then with Soulcalibur 2, it was like 2002, and Soulcalibur 3, about 2005, and 08 was 4, I believe.
Yeah.
And then 2012 is the 5th installment, and we had this long layover until we had Soulcalibur 6 coming to the fray at last, coming around 2018.
Oh, yeah. The Chad game, aka Soulcalibur. It's a good game, though. Trust me.
What is this tag?
No, Soulcalibur's good, though. That was a joke, man. It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
They got the guy from The Witcher on there.
Right. I wasn't familiar with this character when they first introduced him as a guest, so apparently he's from the Witcher series, which, if I'm not mistaken, is based on a novel, correct?
Yeah.
The Witcher?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I haven't read that book, so I'm, like, out of the loop there. But yeah, just playing Geralt, like, there's a mode on Soulcalibur called Libra of Souls, and it's like an alternate version of the story where you have your customized character. And they kind of took that based on, loosely on Soulcalibur 3 with the, what was the name of that on Soulcalibur 3? I think it was Chronicle of Souls.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Right, so you create your character and then you go through this world where you're basically traveling around the world and you're meeting all the other Soulcalibur characters and you're fighting, once again, against Oswald. He's like the newest villain in the installment with the reboot. And so from there, you're trying to get these astral figures and you're trying to close them. And in turn, that's supposed to harness your power strong enough to defeat Oswald. So that way, you're trying to seal the evil seed,
yeah,
which is a separate entity of Soul Edge, pretty much.
Oh yeah, Soul Bleed, Soul Edge.
Yeah, man, But yeah, the style that I used was Geralt. I used his style for my character, so yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I took photos of it, so maybe I could like screen share with you.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's possible after this recording.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, yeah, Geralt's style is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. He's got the long sword, and I think he has 2 swords, if not mistaken.
Yeah.
Maybe I think so. But yeah, he'll like quick draw him like right behind his back.
Yeah.
And he also has like sorcery powers. When he does his aura, it looks like a triangle comes out.
Oh yeah.
I forget what it's called because I'm not familiar with the series, but
yeah,
it's almost like he can go through portals and stuff. I think because he does like time dimension jumps, I guess.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I like how.
I have to say that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the fact is you can add DLC characters for 2B from Nier Automata and Terra.
That I haven't played the style of 2B. I played the character. I haven't played the custom character. I haven't gone and made like a new character in the Libra Souls the way you can play as 2B.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can, but I don't know if that machine of hers is going to be with that character if you pick that style. Maybe it is. I have to go back and look.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2B is in the game also. I don't know if there are any other new characters that they've announced yet. I'm not sure.
No, I didn't just announce 2B and Terra. That's all I see. Inferno's like unlockable there.
Yeah, that might be it for like the guest characters. I know for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said with the Libra Souls, I use Geralt.
Yeah.
And now the story mode of Soulcalibur 6 is basically a reboot of the original Soulcalibur. They did make some tweaks here and there, but overall the core story involves Killick, Shangwa, and Maxi as they all gradually meet together and they're traveling to find the source of Soul Edge, or they're hearing about the rumors of Nightmare.
Yeah.
And also they hear the rumors of, some of his henchmen or partners, Ivy Valentine, of course, and you have Astroth, the demon.
Guy with the big ass axe.
The big axe guy, yeah. So the three of them are all kind of like working together to collect as many souls as possible to power up Soul Edge. And so, hearing upon those rumors, Killick, Shangwa, and Maxi all travel towards Ostringsburg Castle. I believe that's the name of it.
Okay.
In order to confront them.
Yeah.
And a couple other characters come along the way to kind of, give them tips, or they try to fight them off and stuff like that. But pretty much the essence of the story remains the same as Killick beats Nightmare, and then Shangwa destroys Inferno with her sword, which is actually Soulcalibur, ironically.
Oh yes, this game is very good though. Graphics are very good. Gameplay's pretty good. All that's good about Soulcalibur 6. It's fun.
Yeah, they improved some of the mechanics behind the Soulcalibur 6 gameplay. You still, like with the 5th game, you still got what's called Reversal Edge.
Yeah.
You have the Critical Edge, which is basically your super attacks. Once you gauge you fill your gauge. So there's basically 2 levels to the gauge. So there's a level 1, and then there's a level 2, and that's the max. So once you get the max, the higher the gauge, the stronger your attack is.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like the fact there's also 100 custom slots for custom characters, which is pretty good. You make your own make your own character, make like hand kill, and a lot of people make creative characters like Mortal Kombat and shit like that, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the comic characters too. I think I saw a Joker. I think somebody made Harley Quinn.
Yeah, someone probably made Deadpool.
Yeah, they made a Deadpool. They made so many different ones. I think they made like a couple of the Tekken characters in there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who. The one I remember seeing was like who was it? Lee Chalan.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go crazy with the character customizations. I still kind of like the older version, like from Soulcalibur 3, because you can have various different textures of hair and also skin tone, which you can also do with Soulcalibur 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, it felt like it had a lot more costumes back then.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, for sure. Very good costumes out there back then. Well,
going back to the story, you also have individual stories of each character. Honestly, it leaves a lot to be desired because there's only like a few chapters for each character. Because I guess the developers were trying to focus on, putting some depth into each character's story.
Yeah.
But I know it took a lot of time for them to do, which is probably why we didn't have any virtual cutscenes in between the story.
No.
You basically just got chapters, and then you had the boring text you had to read over and over again.
Yeah.
And even when you play Libra of Souls, that gets really monotonous.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same format.
Wow.
So that's like one of my pet peeves against the story development of the game.
Oh yeah.
I understand it. But like I said, I understand it took those guys a lot of time to just flesh things out.
Yes, for sure, because for one, Soulcalibur did a lot there, but the thing is, Soulcalibur is pretty fun because the characters are iconic. I like the fact that they got Ivy's, Ivy looks good in 4K, so people can, yeah. And besides that,
yeah, nobody's gonna.
No one fucks with Ivy.
No one's gonna complain about Ivy.
If you fucking 4K. If anyone complains about Ivy in 4K, there might as well be 4Gate. Yeah,
for sure.
I like the fact that they got Ivy's pretty good in the game as well. Yes, they got Volo in there. Volo's always gonna be in Soulcalibur, even if he's whatever you call it there.
Yeah, they pretty much brought back all the classic characters that we remember from Soul Edge as well as Soulcalibur.
Yeah.
Some of the newer characters, I can talk about that for a little bit. you had one guy from, it's a secret organization called the Evolve Organization. So this guy is by the name of Grow. I believe that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
And so basically, he's like, they're kind of like a futuristic type organization, or like a secret police, so to speak.
Yeah.
And they kill off what's called outsiders. So I guess it has, it's kind of interesting. If I remember the details, they're trying to kill outsiders, basically those that were affected by the evil seed. So I think that's like part of their mission. And then they also tried to investigate the astral figures, which were caused by the evil seed. So that was his main job, so to speak.
Yeah.
And for a little while, he was, if I remember correctly, he used to work under the boss.
Oh, yeah.
Because the boss, Oswald, he was a part of that organization, so he just kind of did his own thing.
Yeah.
And he was secretly trying to overthrow the headmaster of that organization. So they have a history towards each other.
Yeah.
Which is why his importance in the game is so key. The Soulcalibur 6.
Yeah. Amy is a DLC character too, but also at Soulcalibur 6, the graphics are very good. That's all very good. The gameplay, sound, audio, all good there. Namco Bandai did a good job with this game. I like the fact that the customization characters are very good.
Yeah, they did an exceptional job, improving what they
needed to improve in the Soulcalibur.
Soulcalibur 5. Yeah, with basically Soulcalibur 5. I'm glad they didn't deviate too far away from the quick gameplay that we kind of got from Soulcalibur 2 and Soulcalibur 3 also.
Yeah.
So everything's more fleshed out.
Yeah.
The timing of your attacks, the defense, depending on the character that you have, that's all fleshed out to me. So other than, I know some old school Soulcalibur fans still might not like the critical edges and reversal edges and things like that. But other than that, it's still a great improvement compared to the 5th game.
Oh yeah, it's still a fun game there. If you see it there, which if it's on sale there where I live, and I'm gonna try to buy this game, and yes, I'm gonna buy it. Don't say, oh, there's no gameplay. Well, this is me and JJ's partner, so he's gonna tell you about the game because he knows he played it, and later on, you're gonna see gameplay with this voiceover recording. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't have no misconception there because I'm going to be getting it tomorrow probably. Soulcalibur 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, do enjoy that game.
Oh yeah, I'm going to enjoy it.
You'll get your money's worth.
Oh yeah, it's like, I like that Zord gameplay in Soulcalibur was always fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The one I played the most was the second one with Spawn and that there on the original Xbox was pretty fun.
Right, yeah, like each system had the guest character. That was one of the unique things about Soulcalibur 2.
Oh yeah.
Link with Xbox, Heihachi and PS, and Spawn was
Xbox, Heihachi was a PS2, and Link was GameCube.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So for my final verdict on this game, I give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah.
I'll probably give it like 8 out of 10. There's still some things they could have made better, especially like I said with the story, and also maybe maximize the customization of the characters a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, no complaints.
Alright, it's Killer J here.
Yep, JJ Wilson.
See you guys next time for another episode of Retromon Gamers Rebooted. Peace out and have a good day. Peace.
Alright, Soulcalibur 6
was better.
Soulcalibur 6 was a very great game. This was a fucking amazing game.
Let me ask you something right quick, Killer J. Did they bring back? You know how when you can customize characters in 4, right?
Yes.
Each item had its own stats and abilities and all that. 5 didn't have that. The whole point of the game was to play and unlock all the things. But in 4, it was to play and unlock all the things, and each thing did a different thing for each character.
Yeah.
Did they bring back the whole stats and stuff in 6, or did they kind of go with the whole Soulcalibur 5 character
No,
creation
Soulcalibur
thing?
6 they did it better, I find. They have a better story mode because,
Well, yeah.
well, for one, they got Inferno in there. as an unlockable character.
Inferno.
Yeah, from Soulcalibur 2, that big fucking fire guy.
Oh yeah. Well, you mean charade on steroids?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And also, they got some good characters in this game. They got the classic Soulcalibur characters. They got Zaslamel. They got
nice.
They got Ivy with a sexy 4K ass in 4K, which is fucking big ups for that.
Yeah, I mean, if Ivy was a real person, I guarantee you, I'd be having some anal every fucking night. I'd be rib jobbing the bitch. I don't care. Yeah. Continue.
All right. And also, this game looks very good because
yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, it's next-gen hardware.
Yeah.
And what's this about this whole PS5 coming out? Like, I know it's not coming out, like, this year at all.
No, it's probably going to be later on.
I mean, how could they even possibly go any higher than fucking 4K? Like,
no, I don't know, 8K? Because that was apparently fucking, I heard from one of my peoples there.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to notice the difference with the naked eye.
No.
You'd literally need to get implants or a special type of glasses just to be able to see the difference.
Yeah.
Not to mention, the higher you go in high definition, the more motion blur you get, because it just looks so unrealistic. It's kind of like the uncanny valley. Something looks so real, your mind cannot comprehend it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
Yes. But, anyway, the freaking fighting styles are great, and the fighting is fucking amazing.
I mean, the character customization, I've seen people make He-Man, I've seen people make Skeletor, I've seen people make all kinds of crazy shit. And my version of the Ninja Turtles was great on my character customization, but I guess you can make something even crazier now if you want to.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty good because I just like the story. The story mode could have been a lot more to be desired, but it was fun.
Why don't people start doing more cameos like that? Like for example, like Killer Instinct brought in what the Battletoads, for example?
Rash, yeah.
Zitz and Pimple? No?
Well, one of the Battletoads.
Okay, what about, what was it, Marvel vs. DC that brought in the Turtles?
No, that was fucking Injustice. DC.
See, why don't people do more shit like that?
Yeah.
Dish out a little bit of extra money to bring in another fan base to this fan base to grow your fan base substantially.
Apparently, they got that 2B girl from Nier Automata with the thick butt there. She's going to be a playable character, but you have to buy her.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, so the weebs can play and masturbate at the same time. I mean, but how the fuck are you going to play a game with, like, one hand? The only time I've ever played a game with one hand once was when I was drunk. I went to J.C. Booker's house. I had Dragon Ball Z Infinite World, and I mean, I was already playing on Z Fighter mode.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, it goes very easy, normal, hard, very hard, and then Z Fighter. You have to beat very hard to unlock Z Fighter, and I'm beating the game on Z Fighter, so like, I'm sitting there and I'm just beating him with one hand. Fuck, he got mad. He actually was like, he threatened to beat me up. He threatened me with violence.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I was just like, dude, like...
It's just a game.
No, he was talking all kinds of trash, and I was drunk, and I was like, alright, well, fuck, grab a PlayStation, let's go, let's fucking do it. And then I realized how much of a shit player he was, so I decided, oh, fuck, I won, ooh, look at that, you know?
Yeah.
Be on the point, but yeah, why don't people start doing that? You know, cross promotion.
Yes, I get
like crossing two franchises together besides Marvel and DC or DC and Mortal Kombat. Fuck those stale fucking franchises with a wooden spike. Not saying that Mortal Kombat itself is stale, but the game engine itself, okay, like give it up. Okay, like a big technological breakthrough, good for you. But the gore factor isn't even as fucking cool as it used to be. Like, I mean, the X-ray things are one thing, but like, why not show the entrails outside the body instead of always cutting their heads in half or something like that? They tame down everything.
Yeah.
Even the amount of blood on screen is tamed down. Like, fuck you guys.
Fuck. Soulcalibur is better than that game because I got it for like $30 fucking and it was the best money.
Well, think about it this way. Street Fighter EX2 Plus, one of the first 3D Street Fighter games that I can recall besides EX and EX Plus.
Yes.
Even that game had blood.
Yeah.
Even that game had blood.
Yes.
I mean, like when Garuda would hit you with his spikes, you'd bleed.
Yeah.
When that little Japanese samurai dude fights you with his sword and cuts you, you bleed.
Yeah.
Blanca bites you, blood gushes out.
Blood gushes out of when he fucking bites you.
Well, that's the thing. Why not bring that kind of shit back? Look, I'm all for censoring, but some aren't for censoring, alright? So what you need to do is be very, very clear and tell people what the game's the fuck about. If people don't buy it, but I guarantee it, there's going to be people like me and other people out there who are from the 90s, 80s, and fuck, even further back when politically correct did not exist so much or wasn't so prevalent.
Yes.
That's what people want these days.
Yeah, take that back.
You know, like, I get equality. That's great. That's
yes,
great. You know,
I
women
get it
get paid
too.
as much as men do that. That's perfect.
That's good.
You know, but, like, if a woman slaps you, slap her back. That's also equality. Just saying. And I mean, my opinions may be fucking shunned upon or whatever, but most of these people are white knights anyway who can't get a girlfriend, so they gotta bend over and get pegged with a fucking dildo from a chick.
Yeah.
People pay to get that done, you know.
Wow.
It's called bondage, fella.
Well, they're simps. That's the problem. That's initially the problem.
Not just simps, they're fucking gimps.
Well, there's
Simp gimps.
soy
Simp
boy-
gimps. Soy boys.
soy boys,
Soy boys.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a
Beyond
thing.
the point, like, I'm all for fucking censorship when it comes to young children,
But
impressionable people, people who have PTSD.
Yeah.
Those are people who need to be sheltered from things and handle it at their own pace.
yeah,
But when you're 27 or 30 or so and
You're older.
seen things and
you're desensitized to after a while.
well, then fuck, just let us do what we want, man.
Yeah.
You know, and what's wrong with a little bit of boob physics?
Well,
Or
fuck-
jiggle physics. You go back from fucking 2016 right up to about 2001, every single PS1 and PS2 game that featured female characters has always had some kind of boob or ass physic that makes their ass jiggle.
Yes.
Or they're always wearing some kind of skimpy leather latex outfit or skin tight pants so tight that it literally goes up inside the vagina. Now, why change that? Why change that now when...
You should have changed that a long time ago.
Wait, 2000... What are we now? 2018?
Yeah, 2019. Wow.
You had 18 years to change it and you didn't.
Yeah, so too
Why
late.
do it now?
Too late.
Fuck.
Too late.